いいですか？
はい、はい。
あ、こん中入ってる。どうするの？どうやって？
いや、それは重い。
蝶々。あ、蝶々。違う。ね。いや。これが前。これが前だから。これ前。ね、ここすごいよ。待って。
これは何ですか？これ漢字がない。
前。
前。はい。
はい。どうぞ。ちょっと待って。ジョンが来てない。
ああ、でもこれ言ってあげて、これ
これ。
Oh wow! It comes in a freaking armor box.
そう。
They really went all out.
ああ、すごい。
And they even have Mae. I don't know why they have Mae in there.
知らんの。
これが前だから、あ、違うか。
So now we don't have to get anything to put it on though. It's a display, right?
Should we continue, John?
Yeah, it's gonna take about 50%, even 75%.
本当に虎長そうです。
John, should we continue or?
Yeah, keep on going. Keep on going.
はい。
I don't need to be there.
どうぞお願いします。
すごい。ちょっと待って。
Where we have gotten sold in the UK, but
はい、じゃあ。
we've also had sort of
これは何ですか？固定です。
すごい綺麗。
But I suspect that certain customers have a whole stash of swords there. Whoa! Hey, what are you doing here?
Dropping
this off.
Cool. Yeah, there's one in this box. If you couldn't add an edge to that, then that one needs the edge.
this box.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the one you want to install. That's installed. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Let's set this back here.
Check out before you leave. Check out these guys too. These three.
Yeah,
Just
that was just the Yoroi.
That was the one that went through Canada.
これはかっこいいな。
いいですね。
綺麗な若いの。
These are 65 mm.
はい。
Which you'll see
重たいですか？
いい。
重たい。
いいよ。今待ってください。
65 mm is a slim steel. And so actually, it's more
これが重たい。
Well, how
銅
about
だから。
なんか
もっとちっちゃいもの出す。
これは何ですか？カブトです。
Well, so here's the thing.
上帯です。
Then it's going to be better to make it better. And a little bit modern steel, so they can get the same properties without the part of them.
これも重たいよ。
Yes, exactly. We usually use
これはカブトですよ。
怖いな。
Yeah.
そう、はいだ。はい。
So this one is
心配。
お、いや、常にやってですよ。常にやって。
ああ、いや。あ、
キャハン、
す
キャハン。
ね、すね。
綺麗なレッドね。
すごい綺麗。
それが戦国時代の色ですよ。
虎長様は赤じゃない。
ね。黄色っぽかったよ。
Oh, these three swords over here. Yeah, we just got these back from Canada. Well, these two on top.
ああ、すごい。
All right, I'm gonna come back and check out the comments. Yep, it is samurai armor.
I could use a hand here. John, how do we get on this side?
Yeah,
got it. Give me a second.
I guess John's got you. Can you hold the box down?
これ、
はい。
せーの。
Bounce around your boobs.
ない、怖い。
あ、そうか。
出ない。
出ない。
出ないよ。出ない。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。ここになんかあるから、これ出す、最初。あ、オッケー。ちょっと待って。これ
This is our first time, by the way, unboxing this.
It's probably the same.
stands. It is. I didn't see it there. Oh, and I.
What's that? Oh, I was gonna say if you want to give it. Yeah. You can give it now. Alright.
いいよ。
We're trying to get up. We just got this armor. Yeah, armor. So that's what.
お、大丈夫？気をつけて。おー、すごい。
Oh, nice.
After you can give me.
Okay, looks like just about everything. Although.
すごい綺麗これ。
うわー、すごい綺麗。
Need a hand?
この前美術館で見たのと似てるよね。
It's okay. I'm just putting it on just a loose.
Because I don't know if Yoro you need like someone that can put it on, like, so I know with full plate you that's absolutely.
綺麗の色じゃん。
いやー、綺麗綺麗よ。
Oh, these are the solde?
Yeah. Oh no, that's the haidate. These are the soldes.
Oh, those are the okay. Which part's the haidate?
重たい要素で
Look at that.
That's cool.
That's a solde.
That's so cool, yeah.
That's a Sengoku Jidai no solde です。
Yeah, I actually have one that's almost that.
重たいよ、これ。
We just saw it the other day.
先生、これはこうやって
Let's see. Kratos is asking, is your wife there too, John?
No, my wife is not here.
Okay, so a real suit of Japanese armor,
重た
yes.
い
I mean, it's not.
It's not original, but yeah.
綺麗やな。
でしょ？その
I might want to get a pair. Except I feel kind of weird
なん
wearing
かエイ
Japanese
プロン
armor.
みたい。ヘビーエイプロン。
You can go cooking it in.
お、
You good? That's Yoroi for the Hurricanes hockey mascot,
Crazy bastard.
according to Blair Lowe on StreamYard.
Flyers or GTFO.
Probably someone who's giving you guff.
I just start walking around with chewing.
Oh, there you go. Parts are these. They're still in
This
the-
is the kabuto. Oh, this is the kabuto.
It comes with a couple of well.
カブト開ける。
Oh, I know the King Kabuto actually.
Let's unbox the kabuto.
You can get it. I went the wrong way. Just yell for if you need anything.
By the way, so this is from Romance of Men, and they are going to give us a deal. If we get 3 suits, then we're going. You can take $100 off. So
Not if you buy 3 suits at once.
yeah, if we can get a group to buy at least 3 suits, then it'll be $100 off. We do need sizes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can't remember what the actual price is. Sugoi.
おー、すごい。似合うよ、似合う。
年俸も
Mempo Moru.
連邦。
Wow. That'll be a great improvement so we don't have to look at Scott's face.
Making me want to actually like look into getting some European armor now.
So yeah, anyway, Romance of Men. I can't remember which one this is, but we can.
Yukimura. So it's
Yukimura. So Sonata, based on.
This is, and here's the only way Scott will grow a mustache to rival mine.
ドンポキュア。
あ、めっちゃかっこいいよ。
Yeah, it looks much better. Scott looks much better with the mask on. Mempo, yes, it does have the mempo.
メンポっていうんだ。
Mempo is the mask.
うわ
でしょ？
ー、すごい。
重いの？
これ
It's exactly Scott's size. You have to put it in the dryer to shrink it a little bit. You know, it was actually made to Scott for Scott's size. Of all the names they could choose for their company, says John Smicka. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
息できる。
She's asking if we can breathe.
Apparently, that was actually a problem for when wearing Mempo was breathing.
If you've ever sparred with like face gear, then yeah, it's hard to breathe.
Even just a fencing mask can be surprisingly stifling.
Oh no, yeah,
And
totally.
Those don't obscure breath very much at all. So it's like and imagine like the European pig bassinets that just have a few holes on one side of the snout.
It's like, how do you defeat a knight? You just fill the holes so you can't breathe anymore.
One thing though is like apparently it was very common for them to have the visor up so they could actually see and breathe, and they usually just wore it down for like jousting or when they thought they might actually get this kid getting hit in the face.
This is so pretty, people. I mean, really, I don't know if you can really appreciate it until you actually see it in person, like all the detail. Let's bring that super close up, not with Scott's face, sadly, right there, but there you can see just the detail. I know, I just love making fun of Scott. I love making fun of everybody, including myself. So once again, people, we have armor.
Well, Scott has armor.
I mean, this is RVA katanas.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Made to Scott's size.
Right.
So it's for kind of Scott's armor, kind of, but it's, yeah.
本当にカスタムメイドなんですね。
Cool.
What I see is beautiful. You're not talking about Scott, are you, Jill? I hope not. This is Modern Cook. This is brand new armor made by.
Specifically request the red color.
Yeah. So we can put it on.
Is red your favorite color too?
After that.
After that,
Oh no, let's.
it's been a couple of years since I put on armor.
Oh yeah, you can put it on. Listen.
If you need a hand, just
Need help?
shout.
Do you need help?
So it's a tie. See a tie there? What happened to the mirror?
Scott looked at it.
You know how much it is to replace one of those pieces now?
This is not made by
$400?
Iron Mountain
500
Armor.
bucks.
500, seriously? Each one cost me like $100 when I first got it. So,
Just tie.
this is made by Romance of Men.
Yeah.
RVA employee dress code. Yeah, right? And once again, we are doing a bulk buy of this, and then we're going to do it soon. So I can't remember what the total cost is, but they're going to give us $100 off if we get at least 3.
Most of the stuff runs in a couple grand.
Yeah.
But they do have stuff right around $1,000, $1,500.
But this one I think is 2,000 and some.
こっちはないの？こ
Yo.
っちはもう
So
出してある。
this gets hooked right here. So you can see this gets hooked through there.
Is this authentic, the way it's put together? This is the way it would usually be made?
That goes, yep. Put that through the. No. Look, I got it.
Brian, can you imagine wearing that all day in Virginia heat? Apparently, it's very similar to in Japan too. So it's like you actually probably could imagine that. You want me to decline the call, John?
Yeah. Are you sure you gave them the right dimensions?
There's some adjustability.
So Romance of Men, they basically gave us a big discount on this with the condition that we did several videos on it. And then he's like, "Are you sure you don't have any pretty girls to do this?" And I was like, "We have a lot of pretty girls. We know a lot of pretty girls, but we can't get them interested." And his response was, "It sounds like my high school experience."
It's like the universal experience, really.
Yeah. Can you imagine wearing that all day in Virginia heat?
I was just talking about that. It's apparently the weather in Japan is very similar. So actually,
I think Japan's a lot more humid.
is it? Oh.
So in Japan, you get out in the middle of the summer. you get out
Stuart,
of the
yes,
shower,
we will be
as long as you
selling
can, as you're drying
armor
off,
through
you're
Romance of
sweating.
Men.
Oh.
The
So
shower-
it's even worse than Japan, basically, is what you're saying. Yeah.
背中にびっしょりよね。
びっしょり。
That just tells me if I ever go to Japan, I'll have to go in like fall or winter. Because
Fall is awesome.
So that. Everything has these little clasps and hooks. How cool is that? That's so freaking cool.
これだけ？
I didn't put the Solde on. We're just dry fit this.
なんで全部やろうよ。
No, I didn't put all. You started this Tsuneate and you go to Haidate, then you do Kote.
So there's a very specific order for doing this. We're just sort of goofing off right now. So Scott knows the order, we don't. And so one of these days,
That's a honkin' Solde, isn't it?
that is a honkin' so
So you
that.
can see when you hold Kamaya. Here. Right? You start lifting this up, look.
Yeah, covers the armpit a little bit. Yeah. So some people ask, why didn't the Japanese use shields? Well, part of the reason is Sole.
Yeah,
Getting
these were the
a
shields.
matching tachi for that armor. You know, actually, SD during this era when the armor was really ornate, usually they had very plain tachi fittings, and the idea was that the tachi fittings were you didn't want it to distract from the armor, so there was no need to have both really pretty fittings and really pretty armor as
I
well.
guess that makes sense because armor would be a lot more expensive than a sword.
Japan is humid like the deep south, like humider if that's the word. More humid as the case may be.
So like Georgia or Florida, basically.
Well,
Maybe like Charleston. Like probably most of Japan is like Charleston. Grab one of those cloud hammers and test the yoroi.
Yeah, no.
Maybe not.
just typically would go.
お相撲さんみたいな。
ひど。
まあね、それコンプリメントなんだけど。
そうか?
あ
I thought you were making a comment about his weight.
Pretty good.
あ。
It's okay. いいよ。
スコット先生 is getting in shape
そうだね。
these days. かっこいいよ。先生
Nah. You could probably jab your eye out with that nose piece if you're not careful.
Yeah. Gotta be careful.
This one is removable too.
あ
Oh, neat.
Typically they are.
Mempo are so cool. Japanese had small tate shields, says Blair Lowe.
Yeah, the freestanding ones that were kind of used like pavises. Yeah.
That's already an
そ
improvement.
れだけでもかっこいいんだ。
Nah.
それだけだってやっぱちょっとなんか西洋っぽい。
Huh, I'm starting to see where some of the design elements for the
あ、すごい。
Evangelion mechs came
めっ
with
ちゃかっこい
that
いよ
chin.
先生。いや。うわ、かっこいいです。
It'll look really good. I have Tatsuki Bakama
Brandon Burkett in the house.
thing you wear underneath, and I have that comes today
Okay.
from Japan. So
今日来んの？
So once again, we are doing a group buy. If we can get at least 3 of these, it'll be about $100 off, maybe even more. I need to see what the price is, but probably 100, 150 off if
やってる
for getting sets of
好き
じゃあ好き。
いい
好き。
ski na.
でも this is not even complete look, so
No.
yeah, I can.
When it's done, it's going to look really good.
May I make a pilgrimage to RVA Katana for a sword? What else can I do in RVA? Dude, there's a lot to do here. There's really great food. Well, Scott won't agree, but the rest of America agrees that there's really great food here. There's the river. The river is a lot of fun to check out.
We are called the River City.
River City, yeah. What else is there? That's about it, actually. Yeah. There are some historical seats, especially if you're interested in Civil War history. There's a lot of Civil War history here.
Did you know the Edgar Allan Poe Museum is in Richmond?
Oh, yeah. The Poe Museum's here.
Yeah, the Poe Museum is here. I knew about that, but I wasn't going to say anything because we're also a hop skipping away from Charlottesville, where you can actually see Edgar Allan Poe's room at UVA. We do not have a Samurai Jack. How heavy is this armor, Jill? It's probably what do you say, about 40 pounds?
Yeah.
It didn't actually weigh much, like the box, just carrying the entire box.
No, but here's some interesting info. When Toshiro Mifune was making all the awesome samurai movies in the 50s and 60s and early 70s, the weight of the armor was the same exact weight as traditionally made armor from the Sengoku and Edo period. It wasn't until 1975 that they designed a new way to create the look that weighed half the weight.
Oh, man.
So when Toshiro Mifune was wearing armor in those original scenes, he was wearing the full weight that a samurai would have worn
That's really cool.
during that period of time. So it's really fascinating how materials, right around 72 to 75 is when they started changing the armor worn in movies for the lead characters to be a lighter weight material. So the actor could be in it all day.
Yeah.
Because you have to, actors are always whiny.
It's harder to act when you're.
What's Scott's opinion on pizza in the Richmond? You don't want to hear what Scott's opinion on pizza is.
Well, first off, they eat pizza with a knife and fork. So right?
I've never seen anyone
I
with
haven't seen
pizza.
that either.
That's Scott's just making that shit up.
And they put pineapple on it.
SD Chung says blue crabs. Is that kind of some kind of STD?
Actually,
That is pretty dope,
real
Scott.
Italian
I just recently visited the
people
Tiny Samurai Museum in
use
Dallas,
knife
Texas.
and
It was
fork.
amazing. Stuart, actually that exhibit from the Samurai Museum in Dallas, Texas is doing an exhibit here in Richmond next month.
The barber collection.
And in fact, that's why we got this armor, so Scott could do a demo. You guys doing okay over there?
Thinking about the customs things.
Yeah. That is always the downside with the UK in swords.
Sorry, that's what we're currently looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys from England?
Yeah.
No, it's a major. We used to be able to ship to England, but they just get confiscated. But it was so bad. There's a guy we deal with in England, Matt Gibson.
Matt Gibbons over at Blades UK.
Blades UK. He's pretty awesome. So if you're looking for a blade, go through him. He knows all the loopholes and how to do it right. Yeah.
SD, we actually have our own blue crabs here, and not the STD, but the actual meal. But we do have some over in the Chesapeake Bay.
If all you ever had to eat were blue crabs, you would starve.
君ひも網じゃ
Those
ない
things
んだ
are
ね。
really like obnoxious to eat.
こっち。
私、
ちいちゃんこっち。
お
お願い。
キャミさんにゃ。
The pink hair just does it.
Yeah.
かっこいいよ、ピンクヘア。かっこいい。
Nah.
Pink-haired samurai.
写真
Samurai.
写真撮って。No way, it's Jersey or New York pizza.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
See, I've had pizza in New York, and I didn't think it was. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't like
I
to
like
die
Brooklyn
for.
style best.
What?
I like Brooklyn style best.
Brooklyn style?
Yeah.
I like Chicago style pizza.
That's
Ugh.
not
Nah.
a pizza. It's a casserole.
Yeah, it's a friggin' like tomato soup at that point.
かっこいい、かっこいい。
I like Chicago pizza. Then just take some tomato soup and put it on top of some bread. There you go.
It's heavy, right? Got some weight to it.
Of course, I want to try. Oh wow, it is heavy. Samurai glasses, samurai.
John Kang, acupuncture samurai. Shiatsu no samurai desu.
This is cool.
This is
See how you could totally have your
Taking like techniques to control someone's head.
this is a
You could totally
fun.
make use of the weight.
This is a fun question. We need a woman's opinion on Shogun. What does Hyomi think?
Hyomi-san, Shogun はどうと思う？新しいShogun。
見える？
Um,
好き？大好き？
it's great.
That didn't sound very. No.
Probably it's better watching it
When you're drunk.
without watching the original one.
You think the original one's better?
You can't really compare, but since those names, not whole, cast, not cast, the characters are the same. But when I hear,
Ishido?
Ishido, I go like this, and where is he? And because Ishido from original series is input in my brain. Rodriguez-san too.
So
I did like the original Father Alvito, and I did like the original Rodriguez. I mean, come on, it's.
They're asking about the Japanese opinion, not yours.
They also had Toshimi Mifune as Toranaga, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
You can't beat that.
I don't know. Sonata is pretty amazing.
Sonata's pretty amazing, though. I
He
would
is.
say.
I will.
ちょっと待って。
Don't damage our 400-year-old wakizashi. This you can get in the urge because it is an actual NFT.
Yeah.
Have a look at all the laws before we came in as well. So that's just, like you said, a lot of grey area, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you have to seek exceptions for like martial arts and other things like that.
Yeah,
Your martial's a lot.
Yeah.
Really sure?
Tough to do.
Yeah.
This is my
You have to deal with
favorite
all that red tape.
favorite piece.
はい、だって。
はい、だって。
これはさ、whether
Abroad, not very much. It's mainly the UK that's the issue. I think we've had one other country that.
Italy, we sent one to Italy and it got sent back.
I think Italy has laws.
We actually
about
raised the
sharks
price on it
and-
because we said this sword has been to Italy and back, and someone actually paid more for it.
That's awesome. I think Italy has laws that you can't ship out shark swords, so I imagine that it's probably something similar. You can't import shark swords either. I'm guessing. I don't actually know.
Nanka, it has a chemical smell. This entire thing has a chemical smell to it.
あのプラス
Oh, is it? It's a freaking chainmail?
Oh, I think we only ever had one or two
It's
that we
chainmail
tried to
into
sell,
the
and
actual
they got
sword.
roasted, so it's off. Yeah.
But interesting, it's always left sole on before right because when you pull a bow and arrow, you don't want the bow to get hung up on the
Fascinating.
So like, there's definitely a certain order.
We're gonna do that when we do videos, shorts, and everything. We're gonna talk. Why do you put on your right over before your left?
So when you put on your hakama or dogi, you always put the left leg in first because right leg is how you put it on for your desk. So when you put Japanese pants on with your right leg first, that means you're putting them on for the last time. But a lot of that comes from armor in Italy.
All right, people, that was it. We'll go ahead and shut this baby down. But thank you all for joining in.
us. Yeah. I'm gonna wear armor all weekend. And teach my classes in armor, so it should be fun.
Yeah, of course.